I've been doing this for 30 years, and I've noticed this interesting trend that has happened in the last few, where a lot of people in the public looking to purchase a home have said, I see all the homes available for sale on these real estate websites. The Redfins, Trulia, Zillows, I get it. All the same information is out there. But here's the difference of what a good agent can bring to the table for you in making all the difference in the world on such an important part of your life, a real estate transaction. Usually one of the biggest financial decisions someone will make in their lifetime. A real estate agent brings value unlike any other. And let me tell you a story about a transaction that I just did and kind of touches a note on all of these topics. He was looking for a home and he originally gave me a budget somewhere that he was looking between like 5 and 6 million. He came to me and said, Rob, you know, my girlfriend and I were just looking online and we saw a home on Zillow priced at 8.6, way outside my budget. But it turned out that this was like the home of his dreams. And he said that he could actually probably step up to that price point. And here's where the value then comes that a good agent, in this case, it was me, that brought to the table for him, was negotiating his deal, was making sure that he understood the value of what he was buying. See, and that's where an agent is unlike any sort of real estate app. They're able to guide a client in understanding the value of a home, of what they're buying. It's not just of what's on the market, it's assessing what's on the market. So when you're purchasing a house, you're really, really comfortable and confident of knowing what you're buying and its value. During the negotiations, my client was so excited about the possibility of making this deal happen. He even said to me, you know what, if I have to go up to 8.1, 8.2, maybe 8.3, do you think it's worth it? I said, I do, absolutely. However, pause. I sense the desperation, the motivation from the seller's side. Jeff, let's not step up in price right now. Let me see if I can actually achieve the original marching orders that you gave me of trying to obtain this house and get an accepted offer at 8. Well, speed up that story, I got the deal wrapped up for him for 8 million when he was willing to step up to 8.3. There alone is the huge advantage and benefit that a good agent, in this case I like to think it's me, but there are others out there, that brought to the table for the client. If he had done this on his own, he would have probably ended up making the offer up to 8.3. The story gets better. Is throughout that process, as I've noticed sometimes when clients, including myself when buying real estate, our emotions get amplified. The little hangnails feel like they're big issues and big problems. And in this transaction alone is, number one, there was a ton of inspections that needed to be done. And the client needed to be navigated through them soundly with good advice. But the part that started getting a little out of place was, in an $8 million deal, there's about $25,000 of stuff that was becoming a problem that the seller wasn't willing to credit for. My buyer wanted to walk away from the transaction, and in fact, at one point, canceled the deal. I was able to go back to my client days later, understanding his emotions about it, and counseling on him, saying, Jeff, I'm not here to talk you into anything. I'm here as an agent that part of me is my goal is always to look for a solution. You love this house. We both feel like you got a great deal on this house. Let's back up, let's put into context this $25,000 issue. If I'm able to talk the seller's side into doing some sort of credit or working with you on this, are you prepared and would you be happy moving forward? The client said yes. I was able to put that deal together for him, and here is perhaps, besides the fact that he's ecstatic now living in this house, him and his girlfriend, when the home was appraised, it was appraised for $8.5 million. He got this house for $8 million. And that's the advantage a really good agent can make in guiding a client not only through the negotiation process, not only through the inspection process, not only making sure to investigate the property process, to get sound advice, sometimes little hand-holding, and ultimately owning a home that I know that him and his girlfriend are going to enjoy for years to come. And that's what I get to do for a living. And that's why you, the viewer, should really seek out a really good agent. Obviously, my team and I would love to apply for the job and would love the opportunity to assist you. Thanks for listening to the story, and I hope we can be of assistance.